ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for the 22nd of September, Monday morning. James Spann here on the first official day of fall. I like it. Let's go to some Skycam shots around the network this morning. Nice and quiet. There's a look at our Birmingham Skycam looking south in the top of the Daniel building. Way down south, the Gulf Shores Skycam looking west from the top of the Phoenix All Suites. And from Gadsden, you can see a few scattered clouds above, but looks like the sky today will be partly sunny with no significant rain around here for a while. Water vapor satellite imagery, a nice dry air mass settling in, trough out west. Upper air high over Childress and Wichita Falls, Texas, where they'll be pretty toasty out there today. Looks like we'll probably do mid-80s today, but it feels good this morning. Temperatures are in the upper 50s over parts of North Alabama, low 60s elsewhere. And nice and cool up in New England. I see a sub-freezing 31 up there over the northern tip of Maine. Got some 20s up in Canada as the cool air continues to build up north, and we wonder when will that be allowed to drop south. Probably not that far away, maybe in a couple of weeks. You'll see the GFS in a moment. The QPF suggesting no rain through Friday evening. All of the rain down in Florida, the peninsula, and up the Atlantic coast. And also some rain up north, but it looks like a pretty quiet week. Hey, the tropics starting to come alive again. Look at the system there near Puerto Rico. The hurricane hunters have been in. They have not found a closed circulation, but that could and should become Tropical Storm Kyle. At some point soon, we think, Kyle is going to be forced northward. Obviously, this is no Gulf of Mexico storm. And, of course, will it threaten the upper Atlantic coast? Will it recurve into the open Atlantic? Well, the GFDL says you better look out if you're up there in Delaware or New Jersey. This thing shows a pretty formidable hurricane late this week, just east of Chesapeake Bay. So our friends in Atlantic City and Wilmington and points north up toward the Big Apple and Boston will have to keep a close eye on this thing, but it should have no direct impact on our weather. This is the GFS, the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today. At 500 millibars, the core of the westerlies well to the north, troughing over the northwest United States and over eastern Canada, and down below that, we'll be in great shape. Partly sunny today, pretty warm, mid-80s, but the air's very dry, so it's going to cool off quickly tonight. Tomorrow, we stay dry. There comes Kyle, perhaps, moving toward the southeast Bahamas. Wednesday, Kyle is moving northeast. And again, around here, we stay dry. Thursday, we note some moisture beginning to move back into the Atlantic. You get that easterly flow. That big high is well to the east of Maine. A good onshore flow for North Carolina, Virginia, around Washington, D.C. And again, Kyle is chugging north-northwest. Friday, Kyle is pretty strong. The GFS really ramps this thing up. And we note some moisture trying to work in here from the east. Friday. That would suggest maybe a little light rain as far west as Atlanta or Nashville, maybe northeast Alabama. We'll not mention it for now. Saturday, starting off the weekend, back in the upper levels, you can see kind of a broad trough down here across the Southeast U.S. Kyle is, again, just off the upper Atlantic coast, and that might hint at a little scattered light rain, a little cooler temperatures with an easterly flow here, but again, certainly nothing very significant. And then Sunday, again, weather looks good. Dry as Kyle keeps on chugging to the north. And then Monday of next week, same deal, a very benign pattern. That's right at the end of the month. What about the first, though? Look at the cold air, by the way, beginning to dive down into the northern U.S. We'll go to October 1st, and look at that. Whoa, Nelly. That suggests a whopper of a trough, cold air. Maybe that'll get us down there in the 40s for the first time this season, right there at the 1st of October. We've seen hints of that from time to time. It's certainly possible. And then at the end of the forecast on the 7th, again, kind of a nice broad trough over the east, and that suggests fairly comfortable fall weather. But the one thing we note here, no sign of any major rain event on the near horizon. relatively dry pattern coming up for the next few weeks. And that's pretty typical for this time of the year unless there's a tropical system involved. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Monday, and God bless.